In a truly landmark judgment from the Supreme Court, the right of a woman to a basic right, that's a right to choose on her pregnancy, has been upheld. For long, women in the country, single, unmarried women or even victims of marital rape, have struggled with societal stigma and a lack of legislation to actually back them. The Supreme Court has now delivered a historic verdict on that front. A 25-year-old unmarried woman who wanted to terminate her 24-week pregnancy approached the Supreme Court after the Delhi High Court denied her permission for the same. And what the Supreme Court judges said in their verdict is very important. A 3-judge Supreme Court bench comprising of Justices D.Y. Chandrachud, A.S. Bopanna and J.B. Pardiwala ruled that we cannot perpetuate stereotypes that only married women indulge in intercourse, and hence there is no reason to restrict the provision only to married women. In its judgment, the bench also said that the distinction between married and unmarried women cannot be sustained, and women, irrespective of their marital status, must have autonomy to have free exercise of these rights.
It is a wonderful judgment, and their lordships have not only gone into unmarried or married women, they have gone into the violence being inflicted by the men on the mental thing. You know, you cannot force it, whether it's force, coercion, pestering, whatever it is. A woman has the right. She has a complete autonomy and independence over her body.
The top court thereby declared that unmarried women are also entitled to seek abortion of a 20 to 24-week-old fetus, thereby ruling that the exclusion of unmarried women from the MTP, which is the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act, is completely unconstitutional. The court's message is clear that all women in India are entitled to a safe and legal abortion.
Need a big day, so women have to be aware of their rights, their reproductive rights, when they can say no, and they can say no anytime, even if the child born to a married couple, if she has conceived it under duress or coercion, or she's forced to give birth after 2 girls, they want a 3rd child, and if she's forced to do that, she's now been given the freedom. She can go and abort, and it cannot be subjected to any kind of restrictions. Medical termination of pregnancy had restricted it from 12 weeks to 20 weeks, and in certain cases 24 weeks under a
so now the
24-week
limit is still there because it's a health issue.
Yes, it's a health issue, but you have to get the consent of 2 doctors, medical practitioners, who will give a certificate to say yes, she has to undergo this abortion.
Now, that's not the only historic takeaway from this verdict. While talking about abortions arising out of rapes and not consensual relationships, the court has also said that rape will include marital rape for the purpose of abortion. The Supreme Court has highlighted again that there's no distinction between married and unmarried women in the case of rape as well. And so for the purposes of abortion, rape will include marital rape. Juxtapose this and what the Supreme Court has said here with what happened in the United States, where the Supreme Court of America actually struck down abortion rights.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today News Mo.